Go ahead.
Thank you, Matt. America has a number of allies. But what message do they receive when America harangues one of its closest allies, Israel, and their democratically elected leader, Benjamin Netanyahu, in a follow-up?
I think the message they should see is that we want Israel to live up to its values, that we want to see Israel live up to the same standards that we expect every country in the world, including ourselves, to live up to.
Thank you. Benjamin Netanyahu is the longest-serving prime minister in Israel's history. Clearly, the majority of Israelis agree with his policies since the majority of voters keep re-electing him. How does this mesh with what President Biden seems to be calling for, which is essentially a rejection of Israeli democracy?
So first, I think that is a vast conflation of two very different things. So it is up to the Israeli people to choose their leaders. We strongly support their right to choose their leaders, as we do for the people of every country in the world. But we are going to engage with the governments that they choose to talk with them about what we think are the policies that are in our interest, what are the policies that are in their interest. And you have heard the president himself spoke to this in the week right after October 7th, when he made the point. These aren't the exact words, but it's the general gist that sometimes in the aftermath of a horrific event, your vision can be clouded and you can make mistakes, and we're there to offer them our very best advice as a country that's made mistakes in the aftermath of horrific events, and to try to keep them from making some of those same mistakes.
Well, it seems like there's an attempt to demonize the current Israeli government, their efforts to support the overthrow of the Israeli government with a lot of protests.
So that is not what you've seen from this administration. We've traveled to Israel. Secretary's been there 8 times, I believe, since October 7th, meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu. The president has been there. He talks to Prime Minister Netanyahu all the time. The secretary just talked to the defense minister yesterday. We fully support the right of the Israeli people to decide who their leaders are.
Thank you.